Hey guys, Gabby here, and today I'm going to be doing another Decorating My Ita Bag With Me video. About this time last year, I did a Precure a la mode Ita bag, and I will link that down below if you're interested in that. It is definitely not the greatest quality video, but it's definitely beneficial, I think, if you kind of want like a basic idea of how you can do like a really simple Ita bag. So because it is June, which means it's Mari's birth month, I thought I would do a Mari Ohara Ita bag, especially because I'll be seeing Aqua. More on that in a future video, like in a few weeks future video, but you know what I mean. So yeah, basically, if you saw in the thumbnail, you saw what the bag's gonna look like. I'm not gonna show it right now, but I'm really happy with it. I think it is super cute. I definitely want to add more to it in the future. I definitely left room for future keychains and things. But yeah, I'm super happy with it, and if you want to know how I did it, just keep on watching. So just like my Precure one, we're making a foam insert. And so here's a bunch of my Mari and Nozomi merch. A lot of these are gifts, some are official, some are from artists. But yeah, initially I wanted to do a Nozomi and Mari Ita bag, but I felt like I only had like so much Nozomi merch and not enough to balance it with the Mari. But here's all the merch. It's really cute. A lot of them I just love so much. Like that cyber one is so cute. It is so cute. So here's kind of the materials you'll need. You'll need some sort of felt. I had two options, that sparkly pink fuchsia, and I also had a white one as well. You're also going to need some sort of foam board to put inside the bag to kind of help stabilize everything. And then of course decorations. I had rhinestones, some purple ones, and I also had these like holographic silvery ones. I had these beads in case I wanted to do a chain like I did with my last bag, some lace, you'll see that, multi-grip glue just for adhering things. Of course, you're also probably going to want a glue gun if you're like me and don't have patience. And scissors, of course. Yeah, those are important. So here's me testing the two different colors of felt. Here was the white, and then here was the fuchsia, which I ultimately went with because the fuchsia had sparkles and the bag had sparkles, and I just thought it was super cute. Here was my first attempt laying things out. Like I said, I kind of took out the Nozomi stuff. But so what I'm doing first is I'm using my old insert and using it to cut to the size for the new insert. I would really recommend watching my first video because I do think I explained this pretty well, but basically you want to kind of cut a piece of foam that fits the inside pocket of your bag, and definitely practice putting it inside to see if it fits, see where you might need to trim it. Each bag is different, so you definitely want to make it purposefully fit your bag. So I definitely cut it a few different times to make sure what would best fit inside the pocket. So definitely trimmed off an excess bit on one of the sides because it was a little too wide to fit in the bag. I don't know why I have so much footage of this part. This isn't the fun part, but I guess it's really useful and beneficial. So yeah, here's what the foam looks like, and now I'm just taking my felt and I am gluing it with my hot glue gun. So basically put a strip of glue down and then fold the fabric over and kind of hold it in place there. And then do the same thing on the other side as well. It's really easy to do, honestly. Be careful with hot glue. You don't want to burn yourself. I've burned myself too many times with that hot glue gun. Like literally I've had this hot glue gun for like years. And just be careful. Please be careful. Don't burn yourself. I can't say that enough times. I thankfully, in the process of this bag, did not burn myself. Thank God. Because like, oh my God, I can't. I'm so squeamish. And here's me trying to do an artsy shot of beads. Why? I don't know. Initially, I wanted to do a chain like I did in my other Ita bag, but in the end, I scrapped that idea. But in case if you wanted to know how to do that, to have a chain to clip your charms onto, what I do is I take a piece of embroidery floss and I string my beads on, and then I later tie it to the bag and adhere it with more hot glue. Here are the beads I got though. They're super pretty. I want to definitely use them for a project in the future. But yeah, I did make the string, but again, in the end, I decided not to use it just because I wanted it to be slightly different from my original bag, and that's what the string will look like. And so yeah, like I said, and then I didn't really want to do the string idea, so I thought I would work on the outside of the bag. I really wanted to do the lace outline like I've seen a lot of people do, and I definitely struggled with figuring out how to do this. I was obsessed with this lace though. It was very cute lace. Honestly, obsessed with this lace. I love lace. So what I did was I cut 2 long strips of lace and then I hot glued it to the bag. I definitely had to fold it along the top part of the heart in order to make it fit, so it created little ruffles. And there's so much hot glue still left on the bag, and that's me peeling it off because it was bothering me so much. So then I went in with my rhinestones. What was nice was the purple ones were in strips, so it was really easy to adhere them to the bag. I also had these little bows that I thought would be super cute. And so I went in with the multi-grip glue and adhered the rhinestones all around the heart. And I thought it was really, really cute. I liked the little hints of purple, and it was really sparkly. I liked how sparkly it was. It was very shiny, very Mari appropriate, okay? Very, very Mari appropriate. And so then here is me relaying out the charms. I definitely preferred this layout, and what I did later was I unclipped them from their bases and I sewed them on using a needle and thread, which I don't think I have to explain. It's super easy to do. So here is the finished bag. I'm sorry about the glare and everything, but I am super duper happy with it. I think it is so, so cute. I am like so happy with it, you guys. This lace was a pain in the butt to do, but I think it is super cute and a really fun detail. I definitely left room, like I said, for more Mari merch in the future, because this bag is not full enough of my love for Mari. It's never gonna be full enough. And that's it for this week's video. If you liked it, hit thumbs up and leave a comment down below telling me who you've made an Ita bag for, like the series or a character. Or if you've never made an Ita bag, let me know what you would make it of. I definitely really want to do a Danganronpa Ita bag. I have so many ideas for this Danganronpa Ita bag, and I can't wait to start it. Definitely just have a lot of pieces to collect. But yeah, that's definitely my next big bag project. Besides Bang Dream, I'm not forgetting the Bang Dream bag. It's going to happen. I promise at some point there will be a Bang Dream bag video. Believe me, I've been hunting down merch like a psycho. I love Bang Dream a lot. But yeah, I'm hoping to have a video up at least once a week for the whole summer. So through June, July, August, I'm hoping 1 video a week, maybe 2, depends on the week. But yeah, if you want more content, just hit subscribe. Like I said, really trying to pump out more videos because I really enjoy making videos and I just don't have time usually when I'm in school. So this summer, I'm really trying my best. I really am. And if you guys hold me accountable, I'll appreciate it if I don't have a video up. Also, I usually do a lot of polls or questions about future videos on my Instagram, which I will always have linked down below. I usually ask you guys to vote on what videos you want to see, or if I need your questions for a video, something like that. Just keep an eye out on my Instagram. Hopefully every Friday or Thursday, depending on the week, I will have 1 video up. And I'm just really excited for the summer. I have so much planned, so many video ideas, so many exciting things coming up, and I'm really super, super excited to share it with you guys. See you in my next video. Bye!